Hello, everybody. Time for another Frank White Friday. I have recently returned from a 12-day trip. I can't possibly fill you in on all of it. I will just mention that there were two significant events where I had a chance to talk about the overview effect. First, there was a Summit at Sea. A brilliant musician and performer, Eduardo Castillo, asked me to join him on a Virgin ship called the Scarlet Lady for a 3-day cruise, during which a great deal happened. But the main thing is that Eduardo and I had a chance to have a dialogue on stage about the overview effect. And we talked about its origins and what the astronauts are saying and have said, and also about bringing the overview effect down to Earth. Eduardo does everything he can with his music to bring the overview effect down to Earth. And I want to thank him for all he does and for inviting me on the cruise. It was a wonderful example for us to step outside of the community of space advocates and reach an entirely new population. And the talk went over very, very well. I then traveled to Texas for the Eclipse. And this was a festival that was organized by Loretta Whitesides, my good friend, who, of course, also was a creator of Yuri's Night and of the very effective program called Spacekind, and Loretta did it again. We had a wonderful time, friends and colleagues gathering together for a cosmic event. Again, I was able to give a well-received talk about the overview effect and what I now call the eclipse effect. I think there is an eclipse effect. And it was a wonderful couple of days with a lot of love, a lot of music, a lot of really good talks. And these two events really solidified for me the promise of our movement to bring the overview effect down to Earth. There are increasingly more ways to do so, and those of us involved are encouraged, and we're enjoying ourselves. So I should say, as a footnote, we were completely prepared for a totality of the eclipse. And just at the moment that it was about to happen, the clouds came. Well, we had a beautiful 2 minutes or so of silence and darkness and of the temperature dropping. And I don't think anyone went away totally disappointed. All right, that's Frank White Friday for now. See you next week with more reports on our effort to bring the overview effect down to Earth.